this adjusted. Hopefully, we don't have too many auto zoom problems. And sharing it out. Where's my share buttons? That's great. No share buttons. Freaking A. I only got it on one device. Uh, all right. What's happening? Wingnut, what are you doing? Excuse me. Tamara, hello. Good afternoon. Well, I got a mention in somewhere, but I don't even know what it's about. I don't even know how to find my mentions. I'll tell you what, sometimes these Discord's too busy. Sharon, hello. How you doing? I got a mention on here, and I don't know where it's at. How do you find it? Anyway, let's see if it shares out. I'm not going to do anything. Oil Club. What's happening, Mr. Thammer? Okay, let's see if we have any bot. Oh, come on, AutoZone. Let me check out commands. Okay, we have Stream Elements bot that's running. I'm not sure what all we can do here, but I got Stream Stream Elements and Nightbot connected. RM, hello. We've got a couple of them connected. Botrix. Wait a minute. How do I have three bots? All right, we got three bots running for some unusual reason. Moose, what's up? The Stream Elements bot is so I could go live on Stream Elements. I was setting that up earlier today, but I do not recall. Anyway, we won't worry about it. Let's see how it turns out. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's really weird doing a stream like this. I'm using the YouTube Web Studio right on side instead of using a phone because I wasn't really planning on going out and about. Guard Doyle, yeah, doing great job. You know what? Wayne Nut, I went in and played that game that you and I were playing on that map. It was freaking hard today. There's a million people in there. You can't even play it. That small map, that was so hard. It's ridiculous. There's like a person every 10 feet. I don't, it's like landing in Percano or Picayo or whatever it's like. It's too hard to play. Percado, is that the name of the busiest city on Miramar? Anyway, it's not enjoyable when there's that many people there. Yeah, weekend teams, man, it's hardcore. And they're all working together hardcore. You can't go in there solo with some team you don't know. Nobody works together. It's very challenging. I have people in the front, people behind, people everywhere shooting. Teaming up on me really caused me a lot of headache. I kind of just got off and turned it all off. I kind of got tired. I was going to play with that for a little while. I actually planned on spending a little while on PUBG. Then, hey, it's no fun when it's like that. When it's full of a bunch of pros and you've never been in there. Debbie Mac, hello. Anyway, I did the conference call on the Facebook Messenger family call just a few minutes ago. Then we hung up. I tried to call some back, but everybody's still talking. So I thought I'd go ahead and come live on YouTube. Happy Mother's Day to the mamas. Debbie Mac, did you have like a few hour discussion with your daughter? Busy day. What's funny here, you don't hear the word Mother's Day. It's not a holiday in most parts of the world, at least not here. They just really don't even mention it. There's no thought of it. It's kind of weird. Some of the basic holidays that we grew up with don't exist in a lot of places on the planet. I thought Mother's Day was universal. I didn't know they pick and choose which holidays to say hello. Thammer, you live with your mother. Whoop whoop, that makes your mother easier. Thammer didn't win Manager of the Month this year. Whoop whoop, strange. Very strange. Anyway, it is what it is. I'm not sure how this shared out. I don't know if it went out on Twitter or only in Discord. I don't really have share buttons here. This is kind of unusual. Talked with my daughter and granddaughter. There you go. Yeah, most family use Facebook to talk to each other. It kind of works out pretty good. It's the easiest to get everybody live together, but it's not that stable. Our call had all sorts of weirdness in it, not as clear as it should be. Yeah, it wasn't like the clearest call. Do you like that map? It's an okay map as long as there's not too many pros there. Yeah, if there's too many pros in there, you can't play unless you're going in with a team. But you know, when you're randomly joining somebody's team, they all run off. They don't play. It's just you can't do it. It's too hard. You got to have two or three people on your team when you play that game. You can't run to the. You got to have somebody backing up your backup. Too many people. Very hard. Do we have reasonable audio? My audio meter here is a little low. I don't know how good our audio is. Are we loud and clear? Yeah, you can't, not the game to go in with Joe then. Yeah, Joe can go in there. Joe's been playing. I seen him. He's online. I forgot where he was playing, but he's into the solo thing for a while. I don't know why. And I upgraded too many times by automatic upgrading. Everyone hit the thumbs up. Whoop, whoop. I don't even know how you hit it here. Can you hit it on this? I don't really have any options for me. I'm here or I'm not here. That's just the way it works. It's kind of strange. I think I had more options on the app than the studio here on the website, but it's okay. You know, I'm still getting adjusted to everything I should do here. I'm just want to see. Okay, we don't have gamble here. We had some other things, but I don't know what's here on the stream elements. Was that stream elements? Sharon's here. She was here. She's probably doing something now. Maybe she jumped out. The banter is part of the game. Boring on your own. That's 100% true. Yeah, Sharon's here. She's probably got something going on. Points. Do we have points here? That's another good question. Let's go for afternoon coffee. I don't think so. I'm not really in an after. Botrix. Botrix said you got 15 points. I don't know if we need Botrix here. Anyway, we'll worry about it all later. Yeah, I'm not really sure how this works. I was trying to set the YouTube bots and all that stuff up and the moderation, and I don't know why. Stream Elements doesn't do as much on YouTube. And if you don't use the YouTube Studio, your monetization on your ads, it's supposed to come on automatic, but it doesn't come on. So there's a few flaws here and there. They didn't set up YouTube for live. B Arena. I think I would have to turn on the OBS for that. I don't have it on. I could do that on another one. Anyway, I got to learn how to do all this again on YouTube and all their software. YouTube has to integrate with everything you do. It's kind of complex. I worked on a little bit today. I kind of got annoyed and just left it alone. What I get annoyed about is when I don't understand it. And no matter how I read it and how I search it, it doesn't make sense. You hate all the games in chat. I don't think you can have games on YouTube. The only thing here is probably 8 ball or the normal stuff. So I'm not sure what's here. I don't really know what's on here. You'll be back on Twitch soon. Well, I don't know. I may stay over here. I'll do Twitch sometimes, but I think I'm going to go forward with YouTube and spend more time here. I'm going to do more edited videos and uploading. Twitch is fun and it's nice, but is it worth the trouble? Is it worth it hanging around the weirdo teenager children people over there? It's just really it's not a healthy atmosphere. It's just really, it's nice, but it's kind of a pain. Really, Twitch is, we spend 30% of the time dealing with mouthy little trolls. I don't really know if that's worth my time anymore. We'll see. I'm not going to say anything yet until I get back. Yeah, they do follow everywhere. Like you said, sub-only chat. Yeah, that will be it too. Happy Mother's Day to all the... Why did that zoom? I didn't tell it to zoom. Zoom back. Zoom back. My camera's auto AI zooming. It's kind of weird. Zoom back. Go back. Yeah, there needs to be some kind of a thing where you could adjust the zoom. This auto... Ooh, I'm playing with the camera now. Sorry. I'm just playing with the camera. Was the person who made comments a sub? I don't even remember who it was, to be honest. Somebody had a screenshot. I don't know who it was. I don't recall. Probably not. Yeah, I'm sure they weren't. No, I'm not going anywhere tonight. I'm going to sit right here in the home. I am homebound tonight. I'm not going out. I'm not going to do nothing. I'm sitting right here, right yonder, where you see, in my pale white room, whatever it is. We should put an LED on the wall that says hi or something to make people think. Yeah, Sharon will know. I don't really know. I don't think it was, to be honest. I tried playing the game on that new cheap phone. The game plays very well on that phone. I'm actually shocked. So that phone plays the game just better than anything. The best thing about the phone is the speaker is loud. It is a beautiful day to be alive. Where's the phone? Here it is. The Poco, for the money, is a great phone. Your mom get into your nerve? No, my mom's fine. We were talking to her today. I have to go back to chat logs to look, but I can't because of Twitch right now. Yeah, we can't do it until we get back online. That's the problem too. You can't see what went wrong because they blocked the account. And the funny thing is, they deleted Earl's account too because I set his up with an email, the same email. So they turned me off and my cat. Cruel people. Turned off Earl. They turned off Earl for a month too. Morons. So they shut me off and Earl. Unbelievable. I was going to do Earl cat streams. Bunch of nonsense, really. It's more than nonsense. How dare they shut off Earl? I know. They turned off my cat. Yeah, they turned off Earl's stream. That's just unbelievable. Cut off my old cat stream. I mean, come on. What kind of... Can you believe the nerve of the people? Turn off a kid cat. Poor Earl. Let's go fund me going for Earl. Oh, Earl. Cancel the cat. So not only do they cancel the broadcaster, they cancel his cat. That's just, you got to think about that. That's just freaking crazy. they messed with Earl. So I'm not too excited about going back over to that group. I mean, that's just a nasty bunch of people. Whether it's sub chat or not, at the end of the day, if somebody don't want you around, maybe it's best not to be around. I can't overcome their platform. I can't overcome their. See, they have their trolls that are out of hand, and I'm responsible for their trolls. That's the problem. How can I be responsible for everybody on Twitch? I can't be liable for everybody on Twitch. That's insane, actually. Think about it. To put that on the back of the broadcaster, that's just insane. Maybe I'll have to get the old Bud Light girl up here so we can get some more views. Same rules here. I hear you. Yeah, but here there's not the teeny bopper gamers. Yeah, we're hitting a lot. When I broadcast here, it grows quicker. The only problem is with a lot of people coming in every day, I'm pretty sure some of those will be undesirables. So we'll have to wait and see. We'll see how it turns out. But I bet there'll be a lot of undesirables. Wayne Nut, thank you for the pounds. 9.99 on the pound. Starter for Earl's fund account. Woo woo. Earl's account. I actually did something today. I don't know if it'll work out. I tell you, before you got to have a bathtub, girl, at least 2 days a week. I ain't doing that. I'm not stooping down to that. I refuse. But what I have done, I have had 7 people from the old Periscope, people that want to fund an app. I made a contact with a group today. I ain't gotten any promises. I don't even know it's going to work out. But I'm trying to do my own app. Let's see if it works out. But I'm so picky, it may never get done. I went through this before and I couldn't find them. Since YouTube now separates live from pre-recorded video, you can just stay here instead of Twitch. Yeah. My only problem is I am looking at a new app and development of the app. Let's see how it works. I went through all this nonsense a few years ago, and I found everybody to be less than honest. The thing is, I don't mind creating an app, but I want them to show me proof of concept before we agree to any financial terms. I need a POC, proof of concept. I'm going to tell you what I want you to do, and you give me a POC. Make it time limited. But I want proof of concept before I agree to any monetary funds. And then we can crowdfund it. But I'm not doing it yet. You've got to agree to it. They have to agree. But we'll check it out. Earl. This is Earl. He's now also banned from Twitch. Look, Wingnut. Tell Wingnut hello. He said hello. Earl has told you hello and he's happy. Earl is happy. Oh, poor Earl got his Twitch account suspended for 30 days because he knows me. Poor Earl. He was a good guy. Now he's also a suspended Twitch cat. Can you believe it? My cat is being punished also. Poor old boy. Oh, Earl being punished. It's actually kind of funny. Oh, Earl's being punished. Now, I noticed we had this shared out and around 20, 30 people came in, then they ran off. I think those are the people waiting on more sailing. Yeah, oh, Earl has to behave. Playing with his cheap phone, it does everything. Earl is a rebel and is radicalized. First animal that gets canceled by leftist media. Oh my God, he may be. Earl is the first consequences of leftist media cancellation. Earl's going to have to go hang out with Trump. Maybe Earl can relate. He needs to call up Trump. He can, maybe they can relate. I was canceled too. He and Trump both canceled. Poor cat. You know what? We need to do a worldwide campaign that he was the first cat to get canceled by the leftist media. He could probably be a poster child for some group showing their ridiculous nonsense around the world. Really, that's complete nonsense. Set up a GoFundMe for Earl. You'll probably make $1 million. Earl, the first tragedy, canceled from social media. That is just funny. The more I think about it, it's hilarious. He may be. Have they ever canceled an animal before? I don't think so. I have broke new ground, people. We have had my cat canceled. They have suspended a cat. Oh, that's a first. We need to document this and think about how we respond publicly. We need a media person. That's really low, isn't it? We need some type of media person. We do. We need a media person to tell us, a media attorney to tell us what to do about this. That'd be hilarious. Whether we won $1 or got nothing, just to see it go through the courts and let people hear about it. Earl will be on front of the National Enquirer. He'll be top front page news. That would just be hilarious. Don and Jamie on the case. Cole can be the media. We need an attorney media. I bet if you look at the terms of service, it's probably in a little somewhere in a little paragraph about this tiny, probably says about your animals will be canceled too. I'm sure they didn't leave it out. Those attorneys really are thoughtful. They've got it, they know what they're doing. Whoever writes TOS, they really wrote the TOS. I guarantee you they can include your animal accounts too. I went to look at Earl's account, and when I went there, it said it's been temporarily suspended. I was shocked. Earl just watches TV. He don't do anything. Call the animal rights people. There you go. Animals have rights too. I think all the rights only relate to human beings when you get down to the courtroom. But my cat was suspended from Twitch, and he sleeps on the couch and watches TV. That's it. Earl don't do anything, and he chases some little mice around the TV on those videos. Earl is the first cat to be canceled. Whoop whoop. It is what it is. That's kind of hilarious. Earl says, "Oh well, he left. He's into something. I just put fresh food out and stuff for him. He's excited. Just pay for a developer from professional service." Yeah, I already called a professional developer today, and I need to talk to him the next few days. And then I'll see what it will cost and get an estimated funding to do iOS and Android app. The mice reported him to Twitch. The mice, that's funny. Anyway, I have the developer company I'll contact. Earl, what are you bitching about? Come here. Earl, come here. Come over here. Let's talk. We got to get you up here to show you how sad you are since you've been discontinued. Come here. Just come here and quit talking, Dad. I know it's a bitch. Come on. Come here, Earl. Hurry up. Fine. I ain't going to talk to you. Oh, now you coming to me. Okay. All right. This is Earl Ethan Allen Horton. He's the first feline to be canceled from Twitch and had his account suspended for 30 days. Earl Ethan Allen Horton, known as Feline Streamer with no E, Felon Streamer, FELIN Streamer, not feline because that wasn't available. People said you should put an E there. It wasn't available. So Earl is the first cat to be suspended from Twitch. Oh, oh, All right, we got our feline streamer. We have to do some research on this thing. I think this may be a first. Well, we do have a lot of folks checking us in and out. You know what I need to do? I need to put closed caption on here. How do I do that? I got to add CC here in another language. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, we have to add closed caption to my video. I have to set that up. Big trouble in Little Saudi. Well, yeah, Earl's the man. I need to put a CC, closed caption in Arabic down below here, or whatever language you want to choose, whoever's here. I don't know. Can people choose CC on their own? I've never looked at that. Let's see if that works. I'm curious if you can do closed captions in your language when you're here. I would like to also do it in whatever the main language of India is. I get a lot of India views. Yeah, we got CC here. You can turn this caption available for this video. Okay, there's no captions available, it says. So it looks like you have to do that when you start. It does not let me. I have to add that. All right, we'll remember to add that. Remind me to add close CC next time. Well, folks, it looks like everybody's having an exciting time and they're celebrating their Mother's Day. I'm not going to be on too long, maybe another 10, 20 minutes. Then because I'm not going anywhere. I'm at home tonight and I'm not really going anywhere. I'm just hanging out at the house. I'm just going to chill out, do nothing, just sit at the house. Don't even want to go out tonight. It's been hot all day, and I'm kind of in a rickety old mood. What about you, Wingnut? You going to be playing some PUBG? The comments are so slow, I sometimes don't know what's going on. It's really different over here. I do appreciate Twitch's comments. The speedy comments where you can talk and get replies quickly is definitely a benefit. Yeah, after the football game. Oh, you got a football game to watch. Okay. Oh, I forgot it's Sunday around the world from America to the UK. Everybody has their football they like. Yeah, everybody has their football matches. It's a sports day. But it's Mother's Day too. Is everybody going to really be into the sports? I don't know. I don't know if people are going to be talking to their moms and watching football or what they're going to be doing. I'm pretty curious what they'll do. Even though Cup of Joe's not around this morning. Not Mother's Day. You don't have Mother's Day in the UK. Okay. Mother's Day in America right now. It's not for the UK. Okay, Mother's Day is an American day. Apparently other countries must have, but I think it's the same in the Philippines. It's March for that in the UK. Okay. I didn't even think about that. Huh. So Philippines and America celebrate Mother's Day today. UK does not. Yours is in March. Who here is from India? When do you guys celebrate Mother's Day? Oh. When do they celebrate Mother's Day in India? Anybody know? Or do you not have that holiday? Football is over in America. Okay. Well, the football Wingnut's talking about is probably soccer. Okay, my thing is getting ready to show an ad in around 40 seconds. Don't run away. Let the ad run because they pay me a few pennies when the ad runs. Now, I don't know if you get to skip it because you're a sub or not. We don't have Mother's Day in India. Okay, thank you, J-Boy. In about 30 seconds, an ad is going to start by YouTube. Yeah, soccer to Americans. Okay. Interesting. Same here. Football is what we call soccer. I guess just because we already had that name taken and then you came out with that other. So those who say, hey, okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A commercial's coming. Hold on. Let's see. Ad has inserted. Okay, is somebody watching an ad? Can you let me know? Are you here or are you watching an ad? I apologize for my ignorance. You're watching two ads on my PS5, but not my phone. An ad came up. No ad for J Boy. Mike, a commercial. Okay. Is it a whole screen commercial or is it like a little pop up at the bottom? I'd like to know what they're doing. Here, no ad for Scott. Okay. Scott didn't have an ad. Two ads for Namarupa. It's the whole screen. Huh. Okay. So the whole screen. How do you, what, can you still hear me talk? How do you know I'm here though when the ad comes? That's what I'm curious about. I mean, do I just keep stop talking or do I pause? I don't know what to do now. The ad cuts me out. Oh, okay. You cut out the lie. You cut out the lie. Don't hear you in ads. Okay. Well, then shouldn't I get a message when the ad is over so I know when to start talking again? It's very strange. Yeah, I need to know when Twitch is worse for ads. Yeah, it is. But I need to know here, do I stop talking or what do I do? If the ad takes up the whole screen and I'm over here just gibber, 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 I thought the ads came at a different time for everyone, but I don't know. I don't know either. I don't know how it works here. See, this is the first time I've streamed using the studio directly from the web page. I usually use it on my phone. It counts down from 5, then you can skip it. Okay, now I understand. So you can skip the ad. Facebook now doing ads. Warren Rubin, life is not fair. No, it is not, Warren, but that's life. There's no such thing as fair. Whatever you think is fair, the next guy says that's nonsense. So it is what it is. You don't think life is fair? Ask Earl. They canceled Earl's Twitch account. Feline Streamer got canceled. Can't you run your stream on other computers to see it? The next time, I guess I could run it on the iPad to see what happens. But it's going to know it's me logged in. So is it going to show the ad or not? That's why I don't understand. I need a dummy account to test things with, actually. So I need a dummy account that just, I have a dummy work account. Go in, logged out. You don't have to be logged in. There you go, Scott. That's a good idea. Thank you. Okay, once I see something happen again, I will do that and see what's going on. It's kind of unfair that they don't tell you what's going on. What's bad is even subs get the ads, so I wonder if that will run people off. Maybe there's something I got to click. But subs can skip the ad. Cup of Joe, what do you know? Whoop, whoop, Cup of Joe's here. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. Most people just say the ads don't matter. They're helping out in any way they can, so they don't really bother people. Usually, when somebody has ads running on a broadcast, I go to the bathroom, get a drink of water, and come back. I let the ads run so the broadcaster can make a little money. At Joe, tell Mom Happy Mother's Day. Whoop whoop, Joe, what did you do for your mother on Mother's Day? You ought to give her a back rub and a toe massage. Just had my oil change done on my car. Oh, I thought, well, at least it was your car. If you had your oil changed on your person on a Mother's Day, that'd be a little bit shrewd, wouldn't it be? How much is an oil change now, Joe? When you're a sub, that doesn't mean you get YouTube premium services. Ads are still going to come even if you sub. There you go. You gave her breakfast. There you go. Joe fed his mother today. Congratulations, Cup of Joe's mom, got to eat today. $50 for an oil change. And yours is just a little four-cylinder. What else did you have them do, Joe? That seems kind of high. I'm not sure, but that car only has a little three or four-cylinder motor. It can't hold but a couple of cords. That little Ford SUV EcoSport, it can't hold too much oil, I would think. It's a tiny little engine. It used to be 25. That's what I thought, 19 to 25, and they would fight over the price. I'm so glad I married a mechanic. Yeah, but most people don't do their own oil change because it's not worth it. Sharon, when you figure buying the stuff, getting all dirty, disposing of the old oil, and the whole work, it's worth a $20 bill not to go through that nonsense. Really. We never changed our oil. We could all do it. Mercedes changes $150 for wiper blades. Yeah, I paid $300 for an oil change before. $150 is actually a good buy. We had a CLS 500, and it was almost $100 for an oil change. And then it went up to $200. Then if you included the third oil change with the filters, it was near $300. So it depends which oil change it is. You know how they do it. Oh, it's the regular oil change. Thank God I don't have a rich car. It'd be $2,000. Well, they get you into these service things, Joe. This oil change is normal. The next one needs a filter, an air filter. They keep adding stuff up, and then they take you down and bring you back up. He also works at a dealership, plus his main job is a diesel mechanic. Diesel mechanic was one of the hardest mechanics to find on the planet. I had many friends looking for diesel mechanics for years. I still think diesel mechanics that are good are hard to come by. That was a big deal back in the day. I remember Peterbilt was offering like unbelievable executive pay for good diesel mechanics. They were offering unbelievable. I couldn't imagine what they were offering. Peterbilt was offering diesel mechanics just like about the same pay as a doctor. I need a new wiper blades, but told them next time. I hear you, Joe. Yep, I think Peterbilt in Nashville, owned by Barbara Mandrell, they're offering like $250,000 a year as a diesel mechanic. Mechanic get over $100 an hour now. Whew. Well, maybe at those rates, I would change my own oil if the price went up that high. But it's not really valuable. If you have a garage, I guess, and you can just pull in and do your own deal, it'd be all right. Nothing wrong with changing your own oil. When I was young, I did. That's what I went to school for. Turned wrenches for years. Did you, Ryan? Cool. That's flag hours only if there is work. That's Maine. I know other states are more. How many people live in Maine? There ain't but about 17 people up there. How many people live in Maine? 17, 18 people? It can't be that many folks. Rotated my tires and said my front tires will be needed. So 60% left on them. Well, the car is front-wheel drive, I believe, so the front tires are the ones that wear out. Front-wheel drive, pulling around the corners. Maine is a very big state. The state's big, but there ain't nobody living there. I'm only teasing you. I've been to Maine. Maine is very interesting. I'm not really into Maine, to be honest. I don't like Maine, Rhode Island, all that area. That's just not my kind of place. Maine, Rhode Island, Vermont. That's them eyes-odd wearing, Subaru driving, plaid pants type of yellow golf bag, silly hat type folks, isn't it? You don't never hear of a rough and tough old cowboy out of Rhode Island or Maine, What's the most dangerous thing in Maine? Yuppies, exactly. I don't even know what's going on in Maine. What do y'all do up there for fun? I did notice when I was in Maine, y'all are not very attractive people. I guess it's the cold weather keeps you down. People that are born and raised in Maine are not as attractive as the rest of the world. Kind of strange. It's just really different. Hi, Earl. I know. I've been talking to you. I know you're here. Thank you. The snow, I bet, is pretty. You can get a video with the snow now. You don't have to go there and see it. You can get a whole series of Nat Geo about snow if you really like it. I only time I enjoyed Maine, we went up there and they would have two giant lobsters for $19. Fresh lobsters set out on a picnic table. Snow and very cold. See? Why would you live there? I don't understand the purpose. It's not affordable, is it? I think Maine's kind of high dollar. You never hear of nobody waking up. You know what, honey? We ought to retire and move to Maine. I don't believe anybody's ever said that. That is probably the first time you've ever heard anybody utter that in history. Let's just retire and move to Maine. I don't think so. Only Debbie's there. Nobody retires and goes to Maine. It's just a place you don't. Just, it's kind of like North Dakota, you know. Let's go to North Dakota on a vacation. Yeah, we'll invite our cousins from Maine. People in Maine love North Dakota. Snow, what's that? I hear you. No one lives here. Ain't nobody living there. Where do Maine people retire? Same as New Yorkers? Do people in Maine go down to Florida? I'm just curious. If you're in Maine, do you think Florida's the place to be when you're old? Thanks for subbing in and sweet and low. We appreciate you. Who goes down to Maine? I'm just curious. Any ideas? Florida is where they go. Okay, so Maine people go to Florida also. So most of the Northeast thinks Florida's paradise. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. I have to agree. I do like Florida in the winter, but I don't like it in the summer. Summertime in Florida is obnoxious. Maine goes to Canada. Joe said people in Maine go to Canada. Eh? Is that what I'm saying? Eh? Do people in Maine say eh a lot? Or is that only a Canadian thing? Speaking of Canadians, where's Frank at? We have not seen Frank on PUBG or in any chat in a while. What happened to old Frank? He's damn absent without leave. Oh, Frank is gone AWOL. We'll have to figure out what happened to Frank. Yeah, Frank is just not around. I guess Sunday morning in Canada it's too cold to get out of bed. I wonder what they're going to do about that. I had the Sweet and Low just subscribed. I don't remember if I have minutes set up before you can chat or follow. I don't remember. We're trying to help beat out the. We're trying to create a better public environment. So I do enable some weird stuff sometimes. I apologize. Like you can't chat unless you've been here 5 minutes or something. I don't know. I got all sorts of weird stuff I'm doing. I'm just trying to combat trolls and nonsense. He might be upset no gambling. Tell him to go see old promo man, Bob. Tell him to check in on Bob. Send him a DM. Tell him to go over and meet you with Bob. You know who's not here right now? Jamie Birch, where are you? We're here too early. Half of the viewers are not here today. Mother's Day, this time of day, everybody's not up. I don't know what's happening. And I wonder where Jan is. Jan was usually here. I need to see where is Jan. Promo man only has 6,000 points on a raffle. Really? That's no good. Ask somebody to fix it for you. We got to get over here to Twitter and see if I can figure out where Jan is. The Horton Chronicles. What's up, Warren Rubin? I guess I don't have Twitter on my phone. No, I got to add it. Oh, man, I don't even know my password. Need a million. All right. I don't know my this new phone. I don't have anything on it yet. Yep, it's not here. I got to install it. I didn't know that there was only 6,000 points on a raffle. I don't know how that works, Joe. I thought it can be anything you want it to be, and the max was 60,000. We'll have to see how that works. I'm glad you pointed that out. I don't know what's up. We've sent a code to you. Oh heck! Where did you send? They sent me a secret code. Oh, there it is. 60,000 was your account, but promo man is 6,000. Yeah, we'll have to see what's up. I don't really know, to be honest. Okay, I got to look through my old messages to see what's going on. Let's see, Jan, messages. Oh man, Jan is a good viewer, and I can't find her here. All right, we'll figure out what's going on with Jan later. Well, I need to tell Jan to contact me. She was really wanting to do an app. I'd looked into it for her, and we really looked into it, but I couldn't find any honest people when I was looking for big app developers. They all seemed kind of like liars. I didn't trust any of them. A couple of years ago, I really looked hard into getting my own app developed, but everybody I talked to seemed to be full of BS. They just didn't seem to be sincere, or they just seemed to be like talking marketing stuff, not technical. And when I asked for a proof of concept, they just didn't really resonate in their brain that I was serious. I don't know what their problem is. I would think that as a developer, you would be really willing to do something, but apparently, app developers uh, are like a secret clan. The only app developers I found that I talked to in India were pretty nice. I talked to some in Jordan, Amman, Jordan. They seemed like crooks. I did talk to a dude in India, and he seemed real good. Not really sure about the whole scenario, but he seemed to know what he was doing. And tomorrow, the next day, I'll call him back and we'll talk in it. But the app developer in India seemed very organized and understood all the lingo. The one over in Jordan seemed like kind of a con man, like he was going to take all your info and send it to somebody else and not develop anything. It's amazing all this computer programming, app development type people are really hard to come by. They must be highly paid. I'm not sure where they come from, but it must be a really good paying thing. They don't really branch out that often. The only thing that scared me is they were asking, "Oh, did you need your app Android or Apple?" Well, everybody knows you need both. Why would you have one and not the other? So that question was kind of archaic and threw me off guard. If you ask me some strange questions, it makes me not trust you. Yeah, I really lose my faith and trust when people make comments that kind of seem archaic. Everybody knows all apps must come out in Android and Apple. That's just the world. A majority of the world does have an Android, but that's because those are the poor folks with the poor phones. They all have what I have. This $300 phone is about standard, probably all over in a lot of countries with not money. The only thing I miss about this phone, Double J, I didn't even think about it until it was too late. But the One Plus, the Nothing phone, I mean, does have wireless charging, and I kind of like that. I'm an avid user of wireless charging, so that's a little annoying that I did not think about wireless charging. I don't need it, but it's nice to have. Yeah, it's real nice to have wireless charging. Whoop whoop. All right, thank you, folks. I think it's my time to go ahead and end our beautiful broadcast. I may come on later tonight if I go out and about, but I believe I'm going to go lay down and just chill out, give myself a mental afternoon. I need a little time away from everything. Just go relax and chill out. Cup of Joe, Sharon, Wingnut, Sweet and Low, everybody who's here, we really appreciate you folks. And we need to get out the word to Frank and the other people who didn't come. Yeah, Debbie, I'm going to go get some rest. Thanks for coming up, Debbie Mack. We appreciate you. Warren Rubin, thank you very much. Everyone else who's here, we appreciate you. And we'll see you folks next time when we're more out and about. Mr. Waleed, hey, so we'll see you guys after a while. You miss Z Frank. Yeah, send Frank a message. Ask him what's going on, Deb. What, is he all right? Mike, thank you for coming in. We appreciate you. All right, next time, folks, we'll maybe it'll probably be morning time before I'm on again. So, cheers. See you folks later. Maybe the morning stream will be somewhere out and about. But tonight, this is going to end my evening broadcast. I'm a little tired. I don't know if you can see these eyes, but I'm not. I'm kind of burnt out. All right. Good night, everybody. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate you. Wingnut, thanks for the donation. Very well received. Very well. Thank you. Boom.